Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Everyday Husband Quotes, the channel for marriage advice, marriage entertainment, and everything else marriage. Hey, guys, and welcome back to the channel.
And then we got to know you and your husband, Ralph. And I saw somewhere you said the very first day y'all filmed is when you guys had that disagreement about the whole trip on your anniversary. Is that true?
A little more than disagreement, unfortunately.
I was trying to play it cool.
Girl,
but I was like, disagreement.
I definitely did not plan. I did not want to show that part of my marriage. Like, I was like, people can see how much we love each other. Yeah. They can see how fun and how, all the good stuff. But the one thing about my husband is, what you see is what you get as well. And as he explained it, and we've been in counseling, he reached a breaking point. Mm-hmm. It was COVID. We was in the house every day, all day together. Our kids are at home 24/7. I had 3 Achilles surgeries, so he was my nurse at one point. And you got my mom living in the house. So It was a lot on him. And at the time, though, I wasn't here. I was just like, you left, and I didn't know where you were. And that was so hurtful to me. And my mom has got a front row seat to it all. And she's just adding her 2 cents. And it was extremely one of the biggest storms we've gone through in our marriage. But I am happy that he's committed and I'm committed, and we've agreed to go to counseling. And what I've been learning is, he reached a breaking point, and some people turn to alcohol, some people turn to drugs. He turned to the beach, he turned to Tampa. He turned to Tampa. That was his vice. And not that I agree with it, and not that it's an excuse, but I understand. And I also understand, if you saw when we were with the counselor, that he ran away from home when he was younger. And so it's not so much like he's doing it to me, but he's doing it because that's what he knows to do. And that's what that's his mechanism. And he's having to heal. And so what I tell people that's in marriage is hard. But sometimes it's about the baggage that you bring to the relationship that you need to unpack and work on. And that's what we're doing. Yeah.
Good. Yeah. So how is Mr. I Expect Respect and Sex? Is he good?
But let me tell you, I've been picking up tips all around the city. So I got with Dr. Heavenly, I'm getting all this. And so your girl has been hitting the 3 days a week. Your girl's hitting 3 days a week. I think actually I might be on target to hit 4. But I'm taking my vitamins because that's the thing. I have 3 kids. And it's sometimes, as moms and people out there, if you agree, chime in, let me know. You get tired. We're bosses. We do a lot. We work. We have a lot of things going on. And so, you have to respect that. And that's what he needs. And actually, when I give him what he needs, ladies, I get what I need. It really works like that. And I never knew that. But it does take 2 to really make it work. But most importantly, what I'm learning in counseling is when you do your individual work and you work on your past traumas, you really are better for your mate. So I can, as long as he's doing what he's supposed to do, I'll do what I'm supposed to do, and we meet in the middle. And so far, we're on the journey of getting better. So keep us in your prayers. We're on the journey here. I don't have all the answers yet.
As long as you are happy and this man is disappearing to Tampa on you again, because I think when everybody saw that, the internet was like, what? Why would you leave? Where did you go? Who were you with? Like, immediately, everyone was just like, I couldn't even imagine.
Yeah, and that's not the way we wanted to come out the gate, but it was my real life, and that's what had happened. And so we had to talk about it, and it didn't go the way I thought. And that was another thing. I was like, I can't believe you're doing this to me, like with the cameras here. Like, you're not even going to act like you're just going to apologize right now. So that's why I got from the table. I was like, I feel like you're embarrassing me. And it was extremely hurtful. And I've gone through it, because what you're seeing, it did happen months ago. But I'm not going to act like we're all perfect. I'm not going to say that. But we are committed to being on the journey of.
Oh, good. Have you guys moved yet?
Yeah, we bought our home.
Ooh, sexy.
This is a preview.
That's why I'm seeing that sexy library behind you. The house is nice.
this little preview. You'll see that journey too. So I am in the midst of like decorating and like trying to get it together. But yeah, we're in our new abode, which is another commitment. We was like, we got to make sure we stay together before you buy a house, because that's a whole nother commitment. So he's an Aquarius, and then he's Ralph. So truly, that's him. But he's very layered. He is very layered, and there's a lot of wonderful, awesome things about him. He's a great father, and he's very loving. He's very affectionate. Very sweet. He's very smart. Very, very smart. Like smart as a whip, cool as a fan. And I hope people will get to see that, you know, as they continue to tune in. But there's many sides of Ralph, and y'all just got introduced. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like that thing. Like, I never wanted to be in a relationship with a guy that was just this knight in shining armor and perfect. And then you get sucked in, and later on you find out he's a liar, he's a cheater, he's a thing. My husband has always been this way, and I appreciate that he is who he is. And now he's admitting and owning it. And I think that's the most important thing. He's owning his flaws, and we all have them. So pray for us, you know? We're not done with us.
A moment that made me say WTF was on this Charleston trip when, and it's related to Ralph, because someone was a little upset by some shade you threw. Aw, and they went and grabbed your arm and they said, "What about your struggling husband?"
Oh, biggest fan.
Yeah.
Oh, biggest fans did that.
What went through your head when that happened?
Girl, I saw red. I was like, so they had to separate us. It was very dramatic because one thing we don't do is you don't come into my space and you don't ever put your hands on me unless you want a problem. And that was the thing I had to let her know. I don't know anybody that's just going to be cool with that. And I felt like, you know, it's one thing to admire from a distance, but it's a different thing when you get in my personal space and you become a bully. And that's what I felt like she was trying me. And I had to let her know I'm not the one to try ever.
I got you.
And I was only stating facts. It was only facts. You're coming for Fallon's husband because you don't have one. Let's just keep it real.
You know what? In that moment, that cracked me up. With that little line, you're like, don't listen to her. She doesn't care about other people's husbands. Oh, I was like, okay, shade. Okay, good fun shade. I appreciated that. I was like, okay.
Yes. Thank you. It was honesty.